Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode fucking 100. 100. Come on, guys. Nothing?
Must say 100, my eyes.
Oh my god. I'm your host, Everett, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the fucking least. Yeah, I'm cussing a lot. I'm excited. Episode 100, guys. I mean, I did not think we were gonna do 100. I did not think we were gonna do 10 of these, much less 100. So, oh man. Joining me, it's the usual fucking triumvirate, the usual tripod, the threesome, the gruesome threesome. I know you like that one, Devin. Devin.
We're gonna Eiffel Tower you for that. If you keep talking to us that way, I mean, we're gonna take you out back and Eiffel Tower you.
That's the special.
I got some anger to let out tonight, so I mean, we're good.
Yeah, that's something else. JJ.
Hello. You will be touched.
So yeah,
100 touches forever.
100 touches. So yeah, episode 100. Honestly, I don't really know what to say. Like I said, we've been doing this for, I think we've been doing this shit for like 3 years now, right? Just about.
Probably
maybe,
like 2.5.
Maybe 2.5. Yeah, maybe 2.5 more. I think we started one day after like a Game Awards or something like that, right? We started right after a Game Awards or some shit. I think yeah. So maybe like 2.5 years, whatever. Obviously, we've skipped weeks, which is why it's taken us however long to get to 100 episodes. But hey, we're here. Here's to 100 more, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't eat yourself to death.
I'm not George R.R. Martin.
Is he dead?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm like, did he die? Then I didn't see the news.
I know. Right? No, not yet. Maybe hopefully at some point I'll get nicer hosts for my podcast who don't make fun of my age. But you're like, that's not happening.
Make fun of your weight.
Well, Yeah. All right. Nothing, unfortunately, special planned for the 100 episode. I'm gonna be honest. This past week, I was just
I sent you some
like
baby oil in the mail.
Oh my god!
If you could just like.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I forgot that we were doing episode 100 this week, and this week it's just been a little bit more hectic. I went to like a concert. I've been doing overtime at my job. I've just been not even really able to do much.
Here, I got it for you right here. I got something.
Wow.
I'm gonna do that. I'll do the Wilt Chamberlain 100.
There we go. Oh man. But yeah. I mean, I guess this is the 100th episode. We'll treat it just like a normal episode. Maybe 101 we'll do the special thing since we've now crossed over to 100. But
I'll get my Dalmatian pillow. That'll make sense.
All right. So we do have a pretty good amount to talk about, actually, that happened this past week. It's pretty crazy shit that happened, too. Or at least one crazy thing that happened, specifically when it comes to PlayStation that we'll talk about. Before we get into all that, what have you guys been playing this past week? Devin, we'll start with you.
Peak and Forza, but no, this is my game of the year so far. Really fucking good. I mean, it scratches the itch of actually having a Arkham game. Like, yeah, it's got Lego stuff, but it's the best Lego game that's ever been made.
I mean, you're saying it scratches the itch of like the Arkham game. I mean, it's come out that Rocksteady actually were co-developers for it, so.
I know, exactly. But the combat is exactly like that. I mean, then you get to unlock like upgrades with your, gadgets and stuff. And I like this one. I know some people are like before the release were like, oh, you can only play as like I think 7 characters, and it's just like, yeah, but 30 each character in the other games, like you have like 30 characters who play all the same. Like Batman plays the same as Robin, and like Robin, and then like Nightwing. They all play the same, and it's like, yeah, Superman plays the same, but it's like, okay, Superman and like you know, um, Zod all play the same. Like it's just like
Yeah.
you're having like 30 characters, and then there's only like actual seven or eight different variants. So, but this one, it's like they all like have their very specialized skills. Map's pretty big. Um, like I mean, no complaints so far. I mean, it's got the good Lego humor in it. I mean, there's weird references in it too. Like there's an It's Always Sunny, like with the penguin.
Oh,
Like
I think I saw that.
Danny DeVito's. It's like it's just started blasting, just like it's when he was like, It's Always Sunny. So like they have like really like I don't know, you can tell that they put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah.
So,
I,
um,
hopefully,
my favorite Lego.
hopefully it goes on sale within the next couple months or something because I do want to play it actually. Or maybe I'll get it off Amazon and do a payment thing.
Yeah. And then yeah, also playing Forza, like splitting my time between the two because I mean Forza is fucking amazing. Like
Actually, I did start playing Forza Horizon.
yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised the mech or the Gundam race was like the second festival one. Like
I haven't got to it
First
yet.
game. Yeah, it's the second one. The first one is the Rush, and then there's the one then you go against the
Yeah.
Gundam to race.
You know what I find really funny in that game is that they have the auto drive option.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? So you could just I tested it out. I was like, is it what I think it is? And yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. You activate it and you don't have to the game just plays itself.
No, it's fine. I mean, sure, whatever. If you want to, I don't know. Don't use the fast travel. You're like, I need to put on auto drive. And
No,
take
no.
a dump.
It does it for the races too.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It does it for the races. I was like, this is something you could do in the race because it shows the option like in the race, like because you press down on the D-pad or whatever. I was like, you can't actually do this like during the actual races, right? And then it goes and it does it.
Gotcha.
So
Well, I'm not a beta cuck, so I'm not going to do that.
yeah, I'm like, what's the point of like you're not playing the game that you're
like at that point, like why'd you even like? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess if it's on Game, but like, why are you even like buying it? You can just go watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Or go on Twitch and watch. But yeah, both those games. I mean, we two great games come out within a couple days of each other, and then yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're starting to get some good games. I mean, hopefully, 007 next month is going to be peak, but we'll see.
yeah. Yeah, no.
Apparently, 007 has that weird thing where people are complaining about where they're keeping hidden for essentially like make sure the game is copy. They're always getting butthurt about that.
Did you catch what he was saying?
I was about to say, JJ, you kind of were cutting off left and right there.
Really? Fucking Christ! It was the whole 007 thing where you had to be online to let the people like you're online. Games are copy. One of the fucking thing.
I didn't hear anything about that.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, because they just happened like literally yesterday or today. They
Oh.
were trying to hide it as long as they could, and the surprise moments. Here's a little thing, by the way. Anyway, here's their 007 coming out next week. You know, so everyone's like canceling pre-orders on Steam and shit. I'm like, okay, you're online right now.
I know.
Yeah,
Like you're buying digitally on a.
I'm always gonna hate that. Like,
PC.
it's like, dude, you're online right now. Let's not.
But it's fun. It's like you have to like every time you boot it up, it has to check online like it's a real copy. Like every time. So that's where people get butthurt thingy. But
Yeah.
I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna get 007 because I'm gonna get an Xbox anyway. So I'm excited for it. I've been waiting for another James Bond in a long time.
Yeah. Oh, actually, then JJ, what have you been playing this past week?
What I've been playing, I played a little bit of Rivals, RuneScape. It's just busy with other stuff just because I was getting ready for Max's birthday stuff. I know. Okay, but other than that, that's really it, just those things.
Oh, okay. Not much then. You just had a lot of other stuff going on.
I wanted to get Batman, but then it's like, oh, the game comes out, 22nd. But then I realized, like, wait a second, the deluxe come out like fucking 19th. Are you fucking serious? I could have bought it earlier. But
Mm.
I'm like, damn it, it's already like fucking Thursday. It was, and then had to get ready for Max's stuff and everything, so I can't really do anything.
All right then. Well then, you guys want to move on to the news then?
Yeah, show me your butt.
Unless I guess, well, JJ, do you want to talk about what you put on the? Oh wow, his kid's showing up. You were put it in the Discord.
Yep.
The Rocket League.
The Rocket League thing. If you want to talk about like what you thought of that, because I saw it and I don't know. I'm not a big Rocket League guy, so I mean, it looks.
Yeah,
It looks cool, but
it looks crazy. Like the fucking going to Unreal Engine 6 looks fucking crazy. But if you were
Well,
laughing,
here
like,
it's
please
just
don't
like-
make it Rocket League 2, like Overwatch 2.
Like, just like, I wish. I don't know. Maybe there is a league like this, and it wasn't the Rocket League. But I'm like, I want to go in where it's like, oh, you've played this game like not very much. We're gonna put you with other people that have literally played this game not very much, because like, I don't want to go in and then just get smoked by these people that are just like dribbling the ball in the air and stuff. I'm just like,
Like
it
they're
looks-
upside down, like pew pew pew. Like how the fuck? Yeah,
Kind of.
I've seen that. That's a.
I'm just
Somebody
like,
used to play it.
all right, this game's like cool, like, but now it's like it's at a point where it's like, I mean, I think like the game even like League of Legends, it's like at this point you can't even like get into it because you're gonna get people that are gonna yell at
Well,
you.
the thing is, like, oh, well, the league I was talking about earlier too. Like, you cannot play with, like, if you guys want to play league and you play with me, you're fucked. Like, you can't. It's like the skill-based matchmaking will not find people remotely close. Like, if you and Everett played brand new, like, hey, let's just fuck it. Let's just like,
yeah,
we really hate ourselves. Let's just play the game. Fuck it. So like, you guys will find newer players and your skill for sure. But like, once you play with somebody who's been playing for like 15 years, like, yeah, good luck, bro. Good luck, little bro.
yeah, no,
Yeah, and then you're getting completely shit stomped. Like, I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, I'm trying to learn this character, and it's like, I've been playing this guy for 10 years, the same character, nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
I live and
That's why
breathe
I
this
just feel
character. Like,
with Rocket League, I'm like, I'm too late to the game.
I feel like
fun
that you have to
game.
play ranked. You have to play like
Yeah.
ranked at that point, just to actually enjoy the game. Just because at least you'll only play with people your skill level for sure. Like, but maybe like the placement matches or whatever probably suck ass for a bit because it's trying to figure out where you want to play. But after that, it's like, okay, you're like, let's say like usually like different tiers. Let's say like bronze,
I feel
like
like
1 or
Rocket
something
League
before
would
you
be
get
a really
promoted.
fun game to do at like a LAN party. Like if you got like 8 people together, like didn't really know what the fuck they were doing, and just got people together to play. I feel like it'd be a fun LAN party.
yeah,
Fun party game stuff. I think that's
Yeah.
what it probably was in the beginning. Like the first one before Rocket League.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that, and the whole Warhammer shit they got announced for games.
oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't add that either, but yeah, I saw that there was a bunch of
the quick stuff. Yeah,
there's a
Warhammer
shit
Dawn
ton
of
of
War,
like
RTS release date September 17th. Chaos Gate Death Watch, to sequel to Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, K-pop. I'm just kidding, no, but Warhammer 40k Mechanist 2 comes. I think came out the 20. It's like a turn-based strategy game. Dark Tide gets a new playable class, and that came out a while ago. And that came out, I think, that one comes out 23rd. But I know Space Marine 2 got like the Ironclad and a whole bunch of new chapters and stuff like that in the game for Space Marine 2.
yeah,
That was shadow dropped. Rogue Trader and Dark Heresy confirmed for lineup for closed beta for Heresy Live. Bolt Gun 2 and Warhammer Survivors. I think Bolt Gun is like a fucking Doom looking ass game too, I think. But then Total War Warhammer Armageddon setting for 11th edition tabletop, whatever, well, if people play tabletop. And the crazy one was Helldivers 2 and Warhammer collab, which would be fucking crazy. That's another collab that they've been really wanting to do for a while.
yeah. Oh well, if you're a big Warhammer fan, obviously that's. I don't know. Obviously, we played that like Warhammer, Space Marine 2. It was okay. I mean, I didn't have.
I didn't get back into that shit, bro. There's so much shit, bro. There's so many fucking extra shit.
Yeah, there's way too
fucking
much
crazy.
shit. There's way too much
The
shit.
customization shit, dude. The customization for that stuff is fucking insane. But I think they just added a Blood Angels pack, and I love Blood Angels. That's my shit.
All right. All right, then let's go ahead and get into a lot of the stuff. Let's start with some Gears of War talk. So the composer, I don't remember his fucking name. Damn it, I wish I remembered his name. The composer for Gears of War E-Day teased that he's gonna put up the menu theme right after the showcase and everything. So we'll get a taste of the music soon. So that's gonna be kind of cool. I just hope it's good. I mean, one of the things I don't like about Gears of War music is that it seems to change a little too often. They don't have their Gears of War theme. You know what I mean? Like, obviously Halo has the God of War for the most part was pretty much the same until the two newer games, or the two was it 2018 and I'm forgetting what it's called, Ragnarok, where they had Bear McCreary doing the music. But I don't know. I'm excited about that. I don't know. That's not like the big thing that has happened when it comes to. Oh, your camera went out, JJ.
Yep.
Well,
I didn't absolutely nothing.
That's fine. So one of the things that came out, Cliff Bleszinski, the original creator of Gears of War, he talked about his ideas for Gears 4 and any future sequels. I think it was a tweet, yeah. For context, I didn't even know he tweeted this out because he has me blocked. So, oh well. And I'm just gonna go through. Somebody condensed it because he had a few. It was a bit of a long little thread. So for like Gears 4 and future sequels, his plans for after Gears 3, the Lambert turned to dust, and the remaining Locust Horde enter a dormant state, encasing crystalline shells, basically what Gears 4 was anyway. Humanity retreated into fortified safe zone cities, with cleanup crews burying the cocoon Locust underground. So basically, I'm assuming that like that kind of stuff carried over because that was in Gears 4, because what's his name? Rod Ferguson obviously worked on the first Gears of War games. He probably had those ideas. Like, him and Cliff probably talked about that before. So, I'm pretty sure he just carried that over. And so, yeah. But here's some of the stuff that he was talking about maybe doing if he kept going. Savage cannibal groups drawn from Mad Max and the Reavers from Firefly. A highly addictive and deadly narcotic made from lambent dust, described as a mix of cocaine, fentanyl, and crocodile. I don't know what the fuck that is. Users became extremely powerful, but suffered catastrophic physical collapse afterward. Character arc: JD Phoenix secretly battling addiction while trying to live up to his father's legacy. A metaphorical fight against inner demons. And then a Locust return twist. The Locust eventually awakened from hibernation in a transformed final form, more monstrous and with wings. The marketing slogan idea: before they came from below, now they come from above. So again, like, I mean, a lot of Gears of War 4 and Gears 5, like, obviously a lot of the stuff ended up being used anyway, just not the weird drug stuff. But I mean, like, the whole Locust, because that's what the Swarm really are anyway, right? They're just the Locust.
Yeah.
They just were in hibernation, apparently.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm going to say this, and this is going to be a controversial thing for any Gears fans that actually come across this podcast. I am very much glad Cliff Bleszinski is not part of Gears anymore. Like, I like the story stuff with the Locust, like, oh, they evolve and everything. But, like, you know, we don't really need, I don't know, we don't need cannibal humans as, like, a thing. And the weird drug addiction shit and everything is just, I don't know, man.
The thing is, it's like, I'm sure, like, he wouldn't have had final say. So it's like he's saying these are his ideas.
Yeah, that's true.
But, like, you know, I don't know. You hear, like, George Lucas talk about what he would have done for, you know, episodes 7, 8, 9. And it's like, you hear these things, but it's like, it's not like all of that was gonna be final say. Like maybe the drug stuff doesn't happen, but maybe we do get locusts with wings. That like that's a variant form
Yeah.
that we get instead of more similar swarm enemies to locusts, like basically 1-to-1, just slightly different character models. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Alternate timeline. And if you really wanted, and then the thing is, it's like if you really wanted to do that, like then you could have just stayed. I don't think like Microsoft and I don't know. Like I mean I don't know like all the ins and outs, but I don't think he was really like fired. Like he could have just stayed if he really wanted to.
Well, no, because he was still part of Epic Games, wasn't he? When it got sold.
Yeah, I mean,
because
I don't know.
when they bought the rights, maybe he wasn't part of Epic Games and he could have just joined up with Microsoft. But I mean,
I'm
like,
sure-
I think he
I'm
had
sure-
like I think he
hey,
had
can I
like a
try
falling out.
studio?
Hmm?
I'm sure if he asked, I mean, like obviously Microsoft brought Rod Ferguson back.
Actually, I think he's said before that he has talked about asking to go back to the Gears, or saying that he's available to go back to work on Gears. They just never came to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I look. Obviously, I love that. What he created. Gears of War is, like it's my favorite video game franchise. There's a reason I've been playing it for fucking 20 years. And there's no sign of me slowing down anytime soon in playing those games. Even multiplayer. It's one of the few games where I really want to play multiplayer, consistently. Even though I'll get my ass handed to me. Because I love the Gears of War franchise. So, I obviously, when it comes to him creating Gears, I'm thankful for that, grateful for that, whatever. And obviously, he's one of those people who he's one of those like, I don't want to say he's like an edgelord or something kind of guy, but like he's one of those guys like he wants to think of the coolest idea and like let's put it in the game. Oh, what sounds cool? What about a gun that has like a chainsaw on it? Okay, let's do that. Like stuff like that. Obviously, that's him. Because I think, too, there was that thing where, like, Microsoft told him, like, can we maybe get rid of that? And he was like, no. We're not getting rid of that. That stays. Now that's become one of the most iconic weapons in video games, But, like, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, his last two games failed miserably. Like, maybe he just doesn't have the touch anymore, I don't know.
Yeah.
And Rod Ferguson is one of those guys that you have him come in and he's the one who's supposed to, because I think too, that was the thing. Rod Ferguson worked for Microsoft, I think, and then went over to Epic Games to help finish the original Gears of War because of, I guess, like the development issues. Like Rod Ferguson, somebody's blowing up stuff outside. Rod Ferguson is one of those people who comes in to help finish games, because I think he did that with like Bioshock Infinite, and then he's done that with the latest Diablo game. He's supposed to come in and be like, okay, let's make sure this shit gets done. So that's what Rod Ferguson is and all that stuff. So I think that's why they brought Rod Ferguson back for the Gears franchise when Microsoft bought him, because they're like, we need him to be able to make sure that this shit gets done. We don't need Cliff Blazinski to come in and be like, what about if the main character is addicted to drugs? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and he's because I went to look. I was like, "What's Rod Ferguson doing right now?" And yeah, he's working on the next Bioshock game.
Oh, he went back to doing Bioshock stuff. Which, yeah. I don't know. Again, too, I think, I want to say that Cliff Blazinski has said that, too. He's kind of had like a falling out maybe with Microsoft or something. I know he's kind of talked shit about Xbox before, which is why I'm blocked by him. He was making fun of the Xbox One X name. And I'm just like, really, dude? Like, you're just going to shit on the crowd that literally lifted you up? But okay.
It'd be like that.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little, I don't know, much or whatever, but like, would Cliff Bleszinski be who he was if it wasn't for Gears of War? We know he was a talented enough developer and everything because he worked with Epic on Unreal Tournament, but Cliffy B wasn't a name until Gears of War, and Gears of War obviously.
Nintendo Power, but that's okay.
Hmm.
He was like a Nintendo Power or something, like he was a kid.
Okay.
I know it's a joke. I'm like,
But I'm just saying, like, nobody knew who he was. Like, I mean, maybe eventually he would be known because obviously, especially nowadays, on the internet, a lot of people know who the developers and who develops their games.
I mean, he could have been up there. Like, I don't know if he stayed on a consistent path, like the Todd Howards of the world, where you just don't know.
I don't know. For me, I just feel like the Gears of War franchise shot him up to that like level where his name and everything. So like when he had done that where he's making fun of the Xbox, it's like, dude, the Xbox kind of made you, like. But I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and move to this new thing because I kind of want to separate the last, like, some of these stories into a section because a lot of it does have to do with PlayStation. Then there's a few Xbox stuff too, Xbox things. So Embracer Group, they are going to be spinning off a new company called Fellowship Entertainment to basically be a new publisher and everything for some of the IPs that they bought recently. Because I think Embracer Group, they might own like part of THQ Nordic or something. So that's why I see some of these things, which I'm a little bit confused why they would do this, because if they have a stake or maybe just straight up own THQ Nordic, why spin off a new company if you just have THQ Nordic? Just they're the ones, especially with some of these IPs that they're going to be basically like this is what they're in charge of. And some of these the IP are going to be Dead Island, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Metro, Remnant, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Tomb Raider, Darksiders. Embracer says the new steward of its biggest game IPs will more actively explore external partnerships for franchises, including Legacy of Kain, Saints Row, Deus Ex, Thief, and Time Splitters. I'm a little bit surprised too that they don't think Saints Row is a dead franchise, even though everyone else thinks that. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I mean, it's kind of cool. Seeing this that they're like, no, we want to make sure that we're gonna, still have games in these franchises. Obviously, like I said, some of these like Thief, Time Splitters, Deus Ex, Saints Row, a lot of these franchises that I just mentioned, a lot of people just thought they were just straight up dead. So
yeah, I mean, people thought they were dead, but I mean, like, if you make a good game, people are gonna buy it. Especially, I mean, like Deus Ex, like people love that franchise. Like Saints Row, people love it. I mean, I love Saints Row. I have the Saints Row 4 collector's edition. It, like, spins the game around in like the fucking case. Like, I love Saints Row 3 and 4. 2's good too. I mean,
I
Saints
like
Row
2. I like 2 a lot.
I
had that poster. I had the poster of Tara Patrick. She signed it. Just right there, bro.
She just like
Maybe I was a fan of Tara Patrick instead. Just kidding. Like,
I have no idea who you're talking about.
yeah, dude, I was a innocent little kid when I was playing that shit.
But yeah, now like GTA 3 or not, but Saints Row 3, like we could just like ragdoll and do like the insurance fraud and stuff. You'd like just ragdoll in the air, just like I mean, like I don't know, just fun gaming moments. So, but yeah, I mean they're good. I mean like Thief, I could give a shit about. I mean like I don't know. I know there's, but like I know for me, but like obviously people like that franchise. You make a good stealth game. I remember fucking our manager at GameStop, Josh, like he was so hyped for Thief when it was coming to like Xbox One and PS4. Like he was like, "This is gonna be so great. It's gonna be so great," and it was just ass. But I remember him hyping the fuck out of that game.
Josh also like the weird fucking obscure games of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. Yeah, I was like thinking maybe THQ Nordic just folded into Embracer Group or something. Like, no, Embracer does own THQ Nordic, so I don't understand why to make a whole new company for for IP that THQ Nordic already like controls and takes care of. So
Maybe they're just hiring more people to make like in their studio or something. I don't know.
I mean, like, part of me is like, because it did say that they want to find like third-party partners and everything, but it's like, I mean, THQ Nordic could still do that. They're a publisher, so I don't know. It seems a little weird to me to
Whatever.
do that.
If we get more games, I don't really
I mean, yeah, if we get more games, that's what matters.
More good games.
More good games, yeah. That's
Like, don't give us the shitty Darksiders. Don't give us the shitty Saints Row game. We already have one.
oh my god, that last Saints Row game, so sad.
Yeah.
Hell, that last Dead Island 2 game, as fun as it was kind of boring at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it was still like, at least it played well though. Like, that's the thing.
It did play well.
Like, it played well and it wasn't buggy. For all the development hell that it went through, like, I was shocked it wasn't like dog shit. Like, yeah, it was repetitive, but I just think, I don't know. And we're also, I feel like, at a stage in our lives, all of us, where it's just like, okay, we don't have a ton of hours to play games. So, like, if something's just like mid, we're just kind of like, okay, I don't have time to spend on something that's mid. It's like, if there's something that came out that was mid right now, I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to play Forza, I'm going to play Batman. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to play Dead Island 2. Like, Dead Island 2 came out this month. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, like, let me just take time away from Batman to play Dead Island 2. Not happening.
So yeah, we should all be looking forward to more games in those franchises.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that I don't remember if they said it. I don't think they've given even a release here, but I know that there's going to be a Darksiders 4, so I'm still super pumped about that. That I'm
Probably
going to
next year
play.
at the earliest.
Huh?
Probably next year at the earliest.
Maybe. I don't know. I still got to play Darksiders 3. But I'll get to it. All right. Let's talk about JJ's favorite video game company for a while. I know you know who I'm talking about. Come on, JJ. You love them.
What, whoever's working on the latest Mega Man game?
Ubisoft doesn't own Mega Man.
Good. If they did, they would fucking really.
If they did, then Mega Man would be gone. So let's talk about Ubisoft's financials.
You would have yearly releases of Mega Man, and you would hate every game.
You know what? You're probably right, because, man, you're probably right, because I'd be like, dude, they just make the same shit over and over, and they're not even trying to innovate. See, that's the thing. It's not that I hate, like, we'll just go with like Assassin's Creed. I don't necessarily hate the Assassin's Creed games. They're not necessarily for me. But the thing is, like, we get them every fucking year. Well, I guess we haven't for a while now. They'll give pauses. But like that point where we were getting them every year, it's like, dude, fucking let us wait. One of the best things.
I Call of Duty every year.
Because Call of Duty is a game where you could beat that in like 3 fucking hours. Assassin's Creeds are not like that, dude. And Call of Duty is a multiplayer shooter. Like, you kind of have to if you want to keep playing the multiplayer. Like, they don't. But the thing is, if they stopped doing that with Call of Duty, I would 100% be behind it. And I think that they shouldn't be releasing Call of Duty yearly. Yearly franchises are dumb. They're just dumb. One of the best things that I love about Gears is that we haven't had a brand new mainline Gears game since 2019. And we're going to get that this year. And I am so looking forward to it. And if it's good, which I'm assuming it's going to be, I mean, unlike other quote-unquote Gears fans, I don't think Coalition has made a bad Gears game. I love Gears 4. I love Gears 5. So I think they're going to do a great job with Gears of War E-Day. And it's been what? Again, it's been 7 years since we've had a new Gears game, a new mainline Gears game. If they were releasing a Gears game every year, I don't think I'd be as excited for Gears. In fact, I'd probably get a little sick and tired of Gears. I'm like, dude, we get the same shit every year. Like, so. Yeah, if we had a Mega Man game every year, I wouldn't hate it. I would hate it. I don't like. We don't need franchises to be.
I'm gonna go work at Capcom and make it a yearly.
Just to spite me. All right, so okay. Ubisoft is announced now. This is in euros, so I'm not going to fucking try and convert this shit into American dollars. I am not that type of person. I am not that smart. But Ubisoft has announced a record 1.3 billion euro operating loss for its fiscal year ending March 2026. Net bookings dropped 17.4% to 1.53 billion euros. Impacted by underwhelming game launches and development delays.
Isn't it like 1.5 bill? I think, give or take.
Probably.
Yeah, that's from the converter I just pulled up.
Euros
Euro to
and
USD.
USDs are pretty close right now.
So, in response, the company implemented cost-cutting measures, including the reduction of about 1,200 jobs, which I think we did talk about, right? Some months back or whatever.
Yeah.
And 118 million euro in fixed costs. Ubisoft predicts an 8 to 9% decline in sales and a high single-digit loss margin for the 2026-27 fiscal year, but anticipates returning to profit and generating positive cash flow by 27-28. Yeah, this is just more Ubisoft just circling the drain to me. I mean, I know who is it? There's someone who has a stake in them now. I don't remember who owns part of Ubisoft. Is it Tencent now that owns part of?
Tencent.
I think it was Tencent. Like we've talked about this, and I've said it. At some point, Ubisoft's gonna just get completely owned by them, and there's nothing Yves Guillemot can do about it because they're just not. They're not making enough money, and obviously, there was a point where Assassin's Creeds were coming out every year. And so then we had, people getting Assassin's Creed fatigue. But then, they just, even though they're like, oh, well, here's a Far Cry game from us. Well, it's like, yeah, cool, but it's just, or not a Far Cry, Avatar game from us. Oh, cool. It's just Far Cry with an Avatar skin. Or that Star Wars game, it's just Assassin's Creed. Or so, they have a template that people are bored of. That it filters into their other games like Far Cry and even what was it called? The Crew, right? Their racing game. It was basically had that template where it's like shit littered across a map, an open world map, and even had towers in a way. Even that one, what was that game? What was that game called? That was set in Greek mythology or some shit. Something Phoenix Rising.
Immortal, right? Immortal.
Yeah. It had that. Where it was oh, you climb a tower, unlock a part of the map, and now you see stuff to do. Go to the next part, unlock the tower.
I know, they have the tower, but then it played a lot like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
It was actually one of their better games. The fact that they canceled the sequel.
Actually, yeah, I did. I did kind of enjoy it.
It was one of the because they had the tower thing, but the gameplay itself was a lot like Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. So you can get it fucking dirt cheap. I keep saying, I'll get video game deals. You can get it at Best Buy, I think, for $6 or something like that. So it's a good game.
Yeah. I don't know, man. After a while, is Ubisoft just trying to I don't even know, man. Because I've said this before. When was the last time we had a positive? Well, maybe what was it 2-3 weeks ago, right? Where we had a positive Ubisoft story. But other than that, every time we talk about Ubisoft, it's always oh, this didn't sell well. Oh, now they're doing this. Oh, now they're doing that. Oh, now they're deciding to do this. It's always something negative when it comes to Ubisoft. I don't know I don't know what Ubisoft can do to like try and get some goodwill back or something, because obviously people don't really want to buy their games. People don't look at them in a great light. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe July will help them.
Yeah, I just, I don't even know.
Still waiting for that fucking Splinter Cell shit.
They
But-
canceled the Prince of Persia remake, right? Like just straight up canceled it.
Yeah, I thought we talked about that a while ago. Yeah, thought they canceled it.
Yeah. And then they don't even want to make a new Rayman game for Devin.
Yeah, someday. Who knows?
We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the next thing then. Let's talk about some Pokemon cards, because honestly, this is not really that... I don't think this is that big of a story. I just think it's more hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's talk about it, bro.
Well, I think it's just hilarious because of the ridiculousness that we've talked about, where like they're just trading cards, and yet for some reason, okay. So the Pokemon Company announced that they're considering introducing an ID verification system in Japan to tackle scalping and cheating related to the Pokemon trading card game products and events. The system will utilize Japan's My Number card, a government-issued social security card. I guess they told fans in Japan or whatever from August 2026 this year they may start doing that. And access to certain services will require an ID card scan in an effort to, quote unquote, provide all customers with a fair opportunity to safely and securely enjoy our services.
I don't know, man. Like a week ago, some dude died. He got shot.
Yeah.
For Pokemon cards.
Wasn't there like a heist of Pokemon cards at one point or some shit? Like recently?
A lot of fucking places get broken into, bro. Like once they see, like, let's say you have a Charizard or some shit, yeah, your shit's getting broken into, bro. Like somebody like rammed their car and something like that, like a fucking U-Haul thing, just bash into the fucking thing, just ran in and grabbed shit, bro. Like it's fucking stupid as shit, bro.
Again, it's fucking Pokemon cards. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, people?
I mean, go to a card show, man. There's people that have just stacks of cash out to buy cards and resell. It's insane, actually.
Yeah, I don't. Some of my fuck. I don't really want to say this because maybe if the wrong people hear this, but like some of my coworkers have Pokemon cards. They're like in like the fucking hard
Graded.
plastic shit, and they're graded. And some of them told me like some of their cards are, we'll just say they're worth quite a bit of money. And I'm just like, fuck, dude.
You
You had a Blast. I have to find my Pokemon card, but I know I had a fucking holographic Blastoise from like back in like '99 or something like that. It was just chilling there. I literally saw like, I don't know where the fuck I put it. It really pissed me off. I had a lot of fucking holos. Where like, I think Blast, if it's a decent, like I think right now it's like $800 or some shit like that just for a random Blastoise. Like fuck. Dude, just chilling. Gotta find it.
That is fucking nuts, dude. Like, man.
My dad was always like, always put your cards in sleep, because my dad always collected basketball cards like way back in the beginning. So he was doing that shit already. And so he would tell me the same thing, like, put your stuff in sleeves, But again, as a kid, I'm like, I want to play the Pokemon trading card. I want to play the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, I see the show, but I'm not gonna fucking roll up and like have all my stuff. I like seeing the cool back of the cards. But look at them now, bro. Fucking shit's crazy. Prices.
I only have like one Pokemon card. It's this right here,
An Eevee.
an Eevee. I think it's. I think this was like from the McDonald's promotion or some shit like that. Actually, I do have this. It's in the back of this with an a VMon card that I got when I went to go see the Digimon movie in theaters. That they released the Digimon Adventure 02, the beginning. I'm a Digimon nerd. Leave me alone.
No.
But I do have it in this EC. Like, yeah, I have it in this plastic right here, and it's even in like if you, I don't know if you can see it right there. Like, it's in plastic in the hard like sleeve plastic. So,
I think you double sleeved it up.
yep, I am double sleeved up with those things. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. They're fucking cards, people. Like, Jesus Christ.
Logan Paul's doing the whole fucking One Piece. So
Didn't he had, what did he have? A Charizard?
Yeah, he bought a Charizard for like 10 or fuck knows how much.
But he sold it, didn't he?
Yeah. I know. I thought if you were saying like he bought a pack, but it was already like fucked with. You know, they like changed all the cards and put something else in there. So when he did pull it, it was crazy as fuck that he pulled it, or something like that. I thought it was staged. So it made everybody go crazy.
It probably
like,
was.
You can make how much? You can make how much from these cards? You know, and that's when they started circulating all this shit, bro. Luffy, oh yeah, like Logan Paul said, he's like he loves the One Piece or whatever. Luffy D Monkey or some shit. Like was it the new trend? Larper.
I think I want to say there's like a Magic the Gathering card that there's literally only one of, and it's a Lord of the Rings card.
Yeah, it's the One Ring.
Yeah.
But then they made more. Post Malone bought it.
Oh. Because I remember I have a coworker who's really into Magic the Gathering. And I remember him telling me about that. But he's just told me about some of these, like, dude, he's showing me some of the fucking like prices for Magic the Gathering cards that he could get.
Post Malone bought the One Ring Magic the Gathering card for $2 million. It's a 1-for-1 card.
They're pieces of paper. Fuck.
If you're a big fan, he's a big Lord of the Rings fan. So like you got it, dude. Fucking Post Malone's got a fucking goddamn the Oblivion tattoo on his foot.
Fuck.
So yeah, I was like, what the fuck? He's got that shit. That's crazy. But again, he's super wholesome as shit though. But yeah, then they started getting more cards. But yeah, what's that? The Black Lotus is the other one that's fucking right.
Yeah, Black Lotus is one. That's like super like crazy. Yeah. And I have a coworker who has one.
Right, has 16 grand. Holy fuck. I don't know what the fuck it does, to be honest. I mean, actually, I don't even know fucking Magic Gathering. I always thought the art was cool as shit on those ones. That and Yu-Gi-Oh! The cards, like, the arts are really crazy cool.
Yeah, the Magic Gathering, that's why I was a big Magic player fucking high school. When I was fucking 16 years old. 24 years ago. But yeah. I mean, yeah, then Yu-Gi-Oh! Although, if you really wanted the good art for Yu-Gi-Oh! You had to get the Japanese versions. Because they censored the shit out of that here in the States.
But all the new cards now, like back then, obviously they're whatever. But the new ones though, like some of those artworks is fucking crazy.
Yeah. All right. Let's move to the next thing. Infinity Ward is teasing. I'm assuming. I mean, I think we could all assume they're teasing their next Call of Duty, which I think is rumored to be called Modern Warfare 4, right? I think we've talked about that and all that. But they put out a tweet. Says, we are Infinity Ward. We build visceral, immersive combat experiences that hit different. Over here trying to, I guess, appeal to the kids. It hits different.
Yeah, on God, we hit different. No cap, bro.
As a new chapter begins for this studio, we're focused on what defines us. Passion, precision, obsession, and an unrelenting drive to make the best entertainment in the industry. Our next game is a result of that mindset. Determined, bold, relentless, built by a team pushing every detail, every system, every moment to its limit. On behalf of everyone at Infinity Ward, we're proud of what we've been building and excited to finally start sharing it with you. Mark and Jack, studio heads at Infinity Ward. I mean, this just means it's their game's the Call of Duty is gonna get announced at the Xbox thing, right? In June?
Yeah,
was it June 2nd?
I'd be shocked if it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I'm like, it's already like we're like in May, bro. They're supposed to come out in November. Kind of, gotta hurry the fuck up. But that's what happened with Black Ops, right? Or like, dude, it's like
Yeah.
we're like month 6 and haven't said shit about anything. I don't know.
So I mean, yeah. So obviously that means this year's is being developed by Infinity Ward, and again, I think it's Modern Warfare 4, but that was just rumors and everything. So I mean, maybe they surprise us. They subvert expectations.
Modern Warfare 2 remake.
Huh?
A Modern Warfare 2 remake.
Remake.
Yeah.
What if it's Call of Duty Ghosts 2?
I mean, if Last of Us and Gears of War can be remade a couple times, I mean, why can't we just remake Call of Duty like twice?
All right. No, I honestly I would love it if they were like, we're going back to the Ghost series. I liked Ghosts when it came out.
Dude, fuck that. Like, we're going back. We're doing Revolutionary War. You guys, like, there's gonna be like mini games. You guys are gonna be packing in muskets.
Like, yeah, it's like, what was it? What, Battlefield, right? Battlefield 1, right? Yeah, we'll go further than that, dude. Further.
We're gonna do the
Getting
fucking
muskets, bayonets.
Call of Duty Civil War. It's like, oh, Civil War, so it's like a new game set in like, they mean the actual Civil War back in. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, Call of Duty Trojan War. Like, it's just like axes and swords.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Oh my god. So yeah, that means we should be hearing. What is it? We're like
Close.
less than 2
Couple
weeks.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I mean, there's all the fucking big games.
No, we're 2 weeks.
Coming up.
So we're about 2 weeks away from finding out what the next Call of Duty is going to be, which assumingly should be just Modern Warfare 4. Because I mean, I just they're obviously not going to shy away from not shy away. They're not going to go away from the Modern Warfare Black Ops games. Like, yeah, they're not. Honestly, I don't even think.
Advanced Warfare 2.
That's Sledgehammer.
That was Sledgehammer, yeah.
I know, it's still.
But like Sledgehammer doesn't even.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Sledgehammer doesn't make.
Sorry.
Yeah, they don't even make Call of Duty games anymore. They just work on them.
Exactly.
They're just a support studio
Still,
now.
like, still, the Activision owns the IP, so I'm sure if Infinity Ward was like, hey, we want to actually make Advanced Warfare and make it cool, I'm sure they'd be like, yeah, go for it.
All of a sudden, like, I thought it was cool. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know, man. After the last Black Ops game,
Even like Infinity, like, was it Infinite Warfare 2?
Infinite Warfare. I don't know, man. Like after the last
That
Black
one would
Ops
have
game,
the Modern Warfare 2 remaster.
I think Activision is like, no, you're making Black Ops games to Treyarch and to Infinity Ward. No, you're only making Modern Warfare games. Because the way Black Ops 7 felt like with the campaign, it was like they wanted to make a completely different game and just had to shoehorn the Black Ops story into it. So I don't think we're gonna see any other subgenre anymore. I think it's Modern Warfare and Black Ops. That's all it is.
Probably like saw like fucking Vanguard suck and sell like, yeah, this is dog shit, bro. And then, World War II, fucking Sledgehammer, you're fucking 0 for 3 right now, dog, with a fucking Advanced Warfare.
Dude, yeah, Advanced Warfare, World War II, and Vanguard all just fell flat on their faces. Yeah, they Sledgehammer. I don't. That's the thing that's messed up. Like, I didn't like World War II or Vanguard. I thought those were not good games, but like Advanced Warfare was pretty good. I liked it. They didn't go too far into that movement shooter stuff where it's like running on walls. They just had the like, oh, you could like,
There was coming on walls?
Yes, it was coming on walls. I said running, but yes, coming on walls. But I like the movement where you just kind of had like a little burst and all that stuff, like a double jump and like a burst, like forward or backwards and stuff. They did that in like Halo 5 as well, didn't they? But yeah.
It's so long.
Yeah, it's been fucking forever. It's like a fever dream for that one.
Yeah. Obviously, Infinite Warfare, they were like, nah, we're going to have the wall running. Same with like Black Ops 3 and all that stuff.
Black Ops was fun though. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I like the specialist people.
But yeah. You know what? Actually, this is good. This is a good transition. Speaking of wall running, speaking of movement shooters,
Ooh.
and this is very exciting to me because we don't have. Well, the Titanfall franchise is dead, so this is exciting to me. Splitgate developer 1047 Games has announced Impulse, a Titanfall-inspired movement shooter. It's expected to release into early access later this year. In an interview with Polygon, the 1047 boss Ian Prolx, whatever, said that while the team will continue to support Splitgate, the second game, Splitgate Arena Reloaded release, Impulse is going to be the main priority going forward. That's probably not looking good for Splitgate 2 then. He said, I still do believe in Splitgate. I really do. I think it's a great game. I think it needs a sort of, I don't know what it needs, to be honest. So I don't even know why he would say anything like that.
But I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Yeah, we looked very closely at some of our favorite and the best movement shooters out there, like Titanfall 2, Black Ops 3, some of the movement and Call of Duties. But we also looked at non-shooting games, like SSX Tricky. One of the things we took inspiration from there was that feeling of like you're in that flow state. You're wall running, you're grappling, you're sliding, and then you're bouncing off these jumps. We had this vision of what if instead of just being your typical jump pad or man cannon, it was actually more like a snowboard jump. So yeah. We have a lot of Titanfall fans in the company. We've seen it in our community. A lot of people have asked for wall running over the years, actually. And so that was one of the things we actually prototyped in early 2025, and we ended up not putting it in the game because we're like, this just doesn't really work. None of the maps were built for this. This is about portals. So yeah, they decided to make a second game.
That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be crazy.
In Splitgate? Oh, yeah, that would have been kind of crazy
Like,
with the
crazy crack shooting, dude. Those montages and shit would be nuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting a spiritual successor to Titanfall from 1047 Games. And there was like a screenshot, I guess they released of it, and yeah, there's like a mech in it. But it looks like these people look like I don't know, like they're in a Ubisoft game or something. I don't know. They have like hats and like just regular jackets. They look weird, like they're from what's that hacking game? Watch Dogs. So it looks like they're going to maybe have mechs. Obviously, they're going to have the wall running. Hopefully, it's good. That's my main thing. Because
I just don't have faith that's going to be good.
Damn. Well, I mean...
Let's play it too, though.
He's like, I don't even know how to like make this game. He's like, I believe in it, but I don't know how to make it better.
Yeah, that was like a weird, like, and I just think it, I don't know.
Like, why? We have some ideas, and we're gonna make just fucking lie. Like, I don't know. Just be like, I believe in it, but I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, we'll figure it. Like, just say like, yeah, we're figuring some stuff out. We have some stuff planned for the next roadmap. Like, yada yada yada, and I don't know, fucking lie. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Saying that, I'm like, Well.
Yeah.
You gonna go back to beta for this one too?
Yeah.
Well, I know, right? They released Splitgate 2 and then said, you know what, we're unreleasing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how many games have ever done that?
There was, like, okay, you're talking about, like, maybe, like, would you count, like, a complete relaunch of the game, even though the game was already launched? Or, like, just that specifically, where they're like, oh, it's just back to beta?
I think just back to beta, like, saying, hey, we're going back to beta.
I think that's the only one that I could think of. And I know, like, there was, like, that Final Fantasy game that was, like, this is practically a new launch. Yeah. That Final Fantasy MMO. I remember Anthem was going to do that, right?
But the Final Fantasy 14, it's not like they went to beta or anything.
They didn't. That's what I'm saying. They didn't go back to beta. They just like relaunched it as practically a new thing.
Like Destiny 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Destiny getting rid of campaign parts.
But nothing has ever gone. Yeah,
But
nothing.
something like that.
I can't think of anything that's like gone back to
The only thing I
beta.
saw was like Ark getting a fucking sequel in beta, like a fucking expansion
Yeah.
in beta. I mean, it's nice in beta.
Yeah.
I know an expansion. But I'll be back. I gotta get this kid to brush his teeth or something. He's going crazy. Kids, you know. But
So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited if it's good. I mean, I like Splitgate. They know how to make a shooter at least. If they are able to make this good, then hey, I got a new shooter that I could play at least semi-regularly. So, because I really wish like Titanfall was still a thing, because that would probably be like one of the main games I played a lot, because I really, really loved Titanfall, and they just fucked that franchise. EA just they don't. We've talked about it too many times, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I might be confused on this. So, I guess it's just able to be wish listed now, maybe pre-ordered. But Grand Theft Auto 6, November 19th, like it now, you could wish list it and all that stuff. I guess that's new, right? I don't really, because this isn't a new announcement, right? The November 19th release date.
No, it's not new, but like I think it's just the fact that they came out and like they're like, yes, it's the November 19th, and you can start wish listing it now. So it seems like it's like more legit than ever.
They're gonna hit this, yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't know why I added this. Oh man. Okay, so we got one more thing to talk about before we talk about Xbox. Then we'll talk about a lot of Sony shit. I mean, this. I guess this does have to. You know what? We'll save this because I guess it does have to do with Sony a bit as well. So let's talk about some Xbox stuff. Actually, shit, there's not even really that much. We'll start with this one. Fable. It's starting to get rated now. It's been rated in South Korea and Australia, classifying the game as 18 plus / mature. Some of the things in it: frequent killing, bloodshed, and bodily mutilation using weapons, direct criminal acts based on user choice, use of language that expresses sexual acts, and excessive use of vulgar language and profanity. So, a Fable game. Brother. But look, so obviously that's fine and dandy. What this means is that like.
It's close to release.
It's close to release, yes. And I know that they did say they were going to release it this year, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
So it doesn't look like we're going to be, it doesn't look like it'll get pushed back maybe to next year. This looks like it is like they are setting up to release it this year. The only thing is, like, when do they release it? Because obviously we talked about it last week, right? Huh?
Early October at the latest.
Because, we talked about it last week with Gears of War. Looks like it might be released in September, E-Day. Obviously you're going to have a Call of Duty this year. Yeah.
So Call of Duty is probably going to come out, like, early November. So I feel like October is the time.
Probably because I mean, you still have to contend with fucking Grand Theft Auto coming out November 19th, and that's going to just overshadow everything that is releasing within. I'll be nice to other games and maybe like a 2-week fucking window from before and after, so that month, I don't even know what else is releasing in that month that, like, man, do you really want to release in November now?
I doubt it. I mean, like, unless, I mean, like, the only thing, like, I don't know, like, if you're a game like Persona, I feel like you could release like early November and get away with it because I feel like it's very different fan
Yeah.
bases, like, type of gamer. But yeah, if you're like, no, I don't even know like when the fuck like NBA releases. I think they release earlier, but like let's say because like a lot of people that play NBA buy GTA, so it's like if NBA releases like November 12th, like they're gonna be like, "Ugh, I'm not fucking. What am I gonna buy this gameplay for a week? I'm gonna be playing GTA a week later. Like I ain't buying that shit."
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, October might be the best. Might be the best point to release Fable because, yeah, you don't want to be in November when GTA 6 comes out because, yeah, you really run the risk of like people just being like, let me see, do I want to buy Fable or do I want to buy GTA? Obviously, I'm speaking more specifically to people who don't have Game Pass.
Yeah. I'm going to like a calendar and just gonna see if there's anything else slotted for November.
I looked. I only saw GTA, so
yeah, that's the only thing right now.
I mean, Nintendo probably will be willing to release something because they don't give a shit.
Yeah, and again, it's like a different, like it's a different, fan base. So, yeah.
Yeah. Xbox has a new chief strategy officer, and he was hired this week, Matthew Ball. He's a well-known gaming expert who writes the popular yearly report called State of Gaming, and many people in the video game industry respect his ideas because he has advised Microsoft before on the Game Pass service. This is relevant though, or we're talking about this is because he has talked about that he wants to revive some of Microsoft's old popular game series, such as Banjo-Kazooie, Viva Pinata, and Blue Dragon. Since these all are classics that have fans, and he thinks they can generate money with new games in those franchises.
Hell yeah, he can.
Well, I mean, like, I want to say yes, but it's also maybe it might just be dependent on name because like we had Ukulele come out, and that wasn't as popular as people had hoped. But maybe I want to say maybe just because it's not actually Banjo-Kazooie, that if you release a Banjo-Kazooie game, then it's like, oh shit, yes, this is Banjo-Kazooie. Viva Pinata, probably yes. I mean, it's like, it's in the vein of those, like, the casual stuff like an Animal Crossing or something where it's like you could get like anybody to want to play it as long as it's a good game and all that stuff. The Blue Dragon one's a little bit, but yeah. I mean, oh, he also wants to strengthen their console business and make it more profitable. And he's obviously wanting to make sure that Game Pass is strengthened because he believes that the industry is shifting toward subscriptions and everything. Ball believes Xbox can grow by focusing on these services and the Legacy series. So he's invested in the Game Pass stuff, but I'm assuming he thinks like, hey, you really want to make Game Pass like a viable, super viable product or subscription service. We got to revive these things, and we need to notice too. Banjo-Kazooie, Viva and Pinata, I guess has multiplayer, but Banjo-Kazooie and Blue Dragon are single player stuff. And so yeah, he probably is looking at like you gotta have stuff that people are single player things where people will be like, look, I want to play this. I'll play it for however long it's done, and then I'll move to the next thing. But I mean, if you're trying to revive old franchises, you know, you probably can look at it like a Banjo-Kazooie game. I think you can make one that's like on like a double A gaming budget. You know what I mean? I don't think you have to do.
I don't know, even just to get us started, like if you want to like see how viable it is, just update the graphics on Banjo-Kazooie 1 and 2. You know,
I mean,
make
yeah.
it look prettier.
No.
Tighten up the gameplay a little bit.
Honestly, you're right. If
How
they
many
want
people out there
to
would buy a Banjo-Kazooie 1 and 2 HD remaster? Be a lot of fucking people. That's the answer to that question.
not even an HD remaster, if there was a remake that was like faithful to the original game that just looked like a new, like in new graphics, oh man, like yeah, I think that would sell quite a bit of money, or quite a bit of copies, make a bit of money.
That'd feed families.
That would feed families, yes. And yeah, I do hope that like these are not just words, and there's actual actions with this, and we start seeing some of these old franchises come back, because like part of that could be like, even though they did have the reboot, for the Xbox One, but I would like to see another Killer Instinct game. Like, I enjoyed that Killer Instinct reboot they had.
Good.
Yeah, and I think if you really focus on that, like it did make its way into the fighting game scene and everything. So like, I don't see why not to just keep going with that. But obviously there's just a bunch of other stuff like that they have. Like Rare has a treasure trove of stuff they could try and bring back or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just hope we see actual actions, and this isn't just like, yeah, well, I want to do it. We'll see if it happens though. Like, no. Let's actually get this done.
If Asha's, her action so far, she's been a one of action so far. So it seems like if she's bringing people in, I'm hoping it's just not blowing up our smoke people. So I think it's gonna be good. I think it's a good hire. So
yeah, no, she's a good hire because
yeah, but
she actually,
I think it's him. Good people.
Yeah, she's a good hire that's leading to more good hires.
Help me back.
So yeah, and actually, speaking of like good hires and Asha Sharma implementing good stuff, there's a new program that Xbox is doing, which we didn't talk about this last week actually, right? And I forgot to mention it. Like, Xbox is now just, the whole word is capitalized. They rebranded as that. So that's a weird thing. But yeah, they have a new player voice feedback program now. You go on a website, put in the thing that you want, and people vote on it. And they're supposedly going to be looking at it and trying to move forward using some of the suggestions from the fans. So here's the top 10 in the player voice program.
Was one of them banned? Two Beasts to Kill You?
Not yet.
I put that one a lot.
So number 1 is exclusives. People want exclusives back. Maybe this might actually happen. They might happen. I don't know. Number 2, backwards compatibility brought back. Number 3 is make online multiplayer free. I just don't see that one happening. Number 4 is just more work on achievements. Number 5 is the Game Pass family plan to finally come to fruition, because that obviously was something that they wanted to do, but I guess they just never got around to it or whatever. Number 6, allow disc-based games with Project Helix. I don't know if they think that like the next Xbox console is going to be digital only. So I guess that's why.
Probably.
Yeah. Number 7's Xbox avatars. So bring those back. Look, the avatars were cool at the time. When they were introduced during the 360 era. But like,
I want Doritos Crash Course back too.
I mean, yeah, a new Doritos Crash
Hey,
Course game would be kind of
If
cool.
we have our making avatars back, guess what comes back?
Number 8, allow Xbox to record voice chat when you're recording clips on your console. I guess that's cool, but like, I mean, I guess
that
it's.
way you get when I
Oh my
snipe someone,
God.
like, oh my god, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, that's
Like,
all.
or
It's
play
all.
PUBG, and I'm like, if I get that fucking 500 headshot, bro,
No, it's all cool.
that is.
It's all good, and everyone's gonna enjoy it until people start putting clips up of themselves, fucking repeatedly saying every fucking racial epithet and fucking homophobic slur possible.
No.
Oh, I sniped that its head off and shit like that. I censored myself.
No, you didn't.
Well, you don't on when you play games, so.
Yeah, I don't ever do that. What are you talking about? I have never once said a racial slur in my entire life while playing
Like
video
your
games.
stuff.
I played Call of Duty. I've played Black Ops 2. I've been in those lobbies.
I just love that it's like the viral clip that goes around, just like what lobbies sounded like, and then it's just like you have like two kids like screaming in the background, and then just people just yelling slurs at each other. I'm like, that's when we peaked as a society.
Yeah, and it's funny because like once you get in the game, it's only like whatever it's in every
Yeah.
like the after game lobby.
But now you don't even get that stuff.
Constantly
Everyone's just in
swearing.
parties, so you just
There's
don't.
in a Discord call, bro. That's it.
Yeah, or like Gears 1, like when like you could only have like parties, like you could just have like a one-on-one chat. So like if you had a group, like you had 8 people like in the game just talking shit to each other the whole game. Like after each round, it was just like intense shit talking. Like, oh my god. Just to take me back to those days where you're just like shit talking someone. It's a best of like fucking 13. You just win one round, you're just talking shit right after the first round. It was great.
Yeah, it's when you die, right? When Gears 1, that's it, right? Like if you die, you can still talk to the end,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's peak.
And it's like, oh, yep, our guy Kung Fu Flip. Like, oh, okay, he's just being a pussy, bro. Like, okay, and then the other guy would Kung Fu Flip out and try to get him.
You know who never learned how to kung fu flip?
It was I don't know, man. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, dude, that's
For
like
some
my first
reason-
glitch with Kung Fu Flipping.
I was.
Yeah. And it was like then I would do like the what was it, roadie running? What they
The
call
crab
it?
walking.
Crab walk?
Crab walk. Yeah.
I
It was
never
always
did
like,
the.
okay, guys, like if you fucking crab walk again, like we're gonna start crab walking.
it's everybody's crab walking. The only thing that sucks for host is standing there. Like, you fucking dumb.
The funniest part is when you and I were playing, and people would crab walk, and then you started crab walking, they would start quitting. And it was like, are you fucking kidding? You guys started it.
I know.
No, what's the other one? It's by the truck and gridlock. Remember? I don't know. It's like you like sky. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
I don't remember that one.
I remember how to get to the getting out of the map on
Oh, like the easy
Yeah,
one. You just throw your roll.
Yeah.
on
It
what
was so fun,
Bullet
like,
Marsh, and then what's the
it was
train
so
one?
fun, like Field
Subway.
Depot, you
Fire
would get,
station.
like the person would be out, they'd be
Oh, yeah,
like
that's
out,
the way.
and then you would just like then you'd have like a battle outside of the map to win the game.
Yeah.
You know, like it makes it even harder, dude. Like,
There's no
like,
cover.
you can't. Yeah, there's no cover. Unless I was like only like using shotguns or that's it. But still,
Yeah, I
like,
remember I like flipped out, like, cause like there was one time someone went out of the map there, and then like I was like, fuck it. So then I just did it, and I waited in the spot for them to come down and just chainsaw them. I was just like, yeah, fuck it.
I knew how to do the chainsaw glitch. That was really easy.
Oh yeah, chainsaw glitch was good too, cause then you just run away.
yeah.
All right. The other two because number 9 and 10. Number 9's HDR dashboard in this thing. I don't understand why you'd want an HDR dashboard. I guess it's just easier to transition from games and stuff. And then number 10 is hilarious. Lower the price of the systems. Like, come on, people. Really? So yeah.
I gotta make V Pinata 3.
You missed the talk. What we were talking about
we were
earlier.
Talking about
the guy they hired wants to bring back Via Pinata.
Dude, hell yeah, bro. He's my bro, dude.
He's like, oh, you want to get whacked off? I'll whack you off.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of the list? Like, bringing back exclusives and.
Half of them are good. Half of them are like, I don't know. Sure, yeah, like having HDR dashboard, that's like a nice to have, but
yeah,
I think along with the exclusives, it's kind of like the new hire. It's like bring back, like, not only just like if you want to make games exclusives like Gears of War, make it exclusive, or Halo and all that stuff, but also bring back more of your exclusives. Like, you have all these, you bought all these studios, like, you have all these dormant IPs, just make more exclusives. That's like how I would phrase it. I'd put like make more exclusives. Not just like I want my console to have them. I'm like, fucking make more of them. You have all these IP, and like you mentioned, like Banjo-Kazooie doesn't need to be, $200 million game. Like, you could spend what, 25 to 50 on it.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't. Yeah.
Via Pinata, same thing. Like, it doesn't need to. They don't need to be these big fucking franchises. Like, they don't need to be these big, 5-year development cycles. Like, you could, not in a bad way, but like churn out a new one. So, I don't know. Like you mentioned Killer Instinct, like you can make a new Killer Instinct, and then just
they obviously don't want to do live service. That lent itself to live service, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad list. I mean, yeah, making more games backwards compatible. Like, I'm all for game preservation, so that's a good one.
Yeah, I would like more backwards compatibility stuff because, I mean, there's still some games that would be like, cool, I could play this. But yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it could lead to sales. I mean, if you add them to if it adds to Xbox digital library, I mean, someone could buy it.
There's a few things like, obviously this would probably be a little bit harder because of rights issues, but like maybe just try and do it, or just spend the fucking money. They're Microsoft. They have the trillions of dollars, and Xbox obviously still makes enough money or whatever, but like in the backwards compatible stuff, like I bring back those, like the Transformers and the Spider-Man games,
Yeah.
like in the backwards compatible. Like, I would love to be able to play Spider-Man Web of Shadows or Transformers War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, or fucking Ultimate Spider-Man from the original Xbox. Like, just make those as, pay the fucking money so I can play those games.
Yeah.
I know it would be a little bit, again, because of rights issues and stuff. Maybe Sony really doesn't want to be.
Well, I think it's funny because I think like along the lines of that, I think like the Deadpool,
Or Deadpool.
like the 360. Yeah, well, I think the 360 one, they lost the rights, and then they got then they would did the Xbox One upgrade, and then the rights are gone. So I don't think you can buy it either way now on their digital marketplace. You can only get it physically now. I think
you might be right. I could look it up. It's
just one of those, it's just one of those games where it's the rights are a bitch. So you just get, as a gamer, you get fucked because the right stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I could buy it because I'm pretty sure I don't own it. I can install it apparently, but I don't. I'd have to actually look at it on the console. So yeah, all right. Let's talk about some PlayStation now. So we know about the Xbox showcase and the Gears of War E-Day showcase. We now know about the state of play for PlayStation. So the summer stuff is heating up. Like, honestly, it looks like, yeah, we're getting like a lot of stuff soon. So the state of play is going to be on June 2nd. That's going to be a Tuesday. So that's basically next Tuesday. Not this coming one, but next Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be an hour-long show that includes an extended look at Wolverine, plus news and updates on upcoming PS5 games. So, we'll probably see some new announcements, I'm assuming. And obviously, we're going to get a look at the Wolverine game. Which
probably
Dude,
maybe
I'll be hyped to see fucking something percent in June 2nd, because it's supposed to come out this year and there's still no release. I wouldn't be surprised if they announce it, because I think it's only come out for PlayStation.
No, but like, yeah, again, we're like I was saying right now. Oh yeah, this summer stuff is heating up because the June 2nd we got the State of Play. June 5th we got the Summer Game Fest. June 6th we got the Wholesome Games Direct. There's three things on June 6th: the Wholesome Games Direct, Story Rich Showcase, and Future Games Show. The Future Games Show Summer Showcase. That's a fucking weird name. Then, of course, June 7th, we got the Xbox Games thing showcase.
E3's back, baby.
Yeah, E3, yeah. Obviously, this would have all been E3 if it would have been,
Yeah. The vibe, or the vibe, or the soul of E3, where these things get announced in the summertime.
Yeah.
All the big studios getting together.
Yeah.
Flogging their dicks around, just be like, yeah, that's it.
So, yeah.
No,
Also,
money.
starting in June, we're gonna see a lot of game announcements and see a lot of stuff from. Usually it's within the stuff that they want released within the next year, but obviously some stuff will be released maybe 2-3 years from now.
We're released this year, am I right?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let me see. I don't know if I really want to be ending on some of these like more downer stuff.
Why?
Honestly, no. The rest of it's kind of just like, eh. Oh well. All right. So we're gonna get a new price increase for PlayStation Plus. I think it's already live, right?
Yeah.
It's just $1 basically, like across the board.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just $1. I don't know. This doesn't seem this isn't bad. Like, it sucks. Yeah, it's a price increase, but it's just $1. It's nothing like the $10 raise in price we got from fucking Game Pass a while ago. But
then it went down $7.
now it's down.
Yeah. Because we also got a ton of shit for the extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just we just did $10. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There was a lot that they were trying to add and everything, but So yeah, there's that. That's a new thing. We've got another fucking lawsuit against Sony.
Hell yeah, brother.
So yeah, new PlayStation console owners are launching a class action lawsuit in an effort to claim refunds after Sony initiated price increases for the PS5 in response to tariffs last year. The Walker et al. V. Sony Interactive Entertainment LLC case was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California, May 6, 2026. Plaintiffs Amori Walker and Bryce Foster Quarles, these are some fucking stupid names, claim consumers are entitled to compensation after the console manufacturer allegedly received a substantial windfall following tariff policy enacted by our fucking amazing president last year. Fucking dumbass. Sony announced it would raise the price, obviously, of the standard PS5 as well as the digital and pro variants by $50 in August of last year. It directly mentioned the challenging economic environment at the time, alluding to the tariffs affecting the business. The tariffs were struck down by the U.S. Supreme Court in February 2026, raising the question of refunds for companies that had been impacted. Basically, they're just people just think like, oh, Sony just used the opportunity just to make more money, so give us our money back, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people thought. I mean, these companies aren't going to willingly give. I mean, the only way to get your money back would be to sue. I mean, like these companies aren't going to give money back. All these companies got refunds on the tariffs they paid. Aren't going to be like, oh man, we should totally like go back to each customer and give them like their, whether someone overpaid $5 on a T-shirt or someone overpaid $50 on a console. They're not going to be like, oh, we should give them a $50 credit to our store. They'll be like, I don't know, sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Like, that's the shitty 2026 that we live in. Capitalism, baby.
I do think that this will probably end up just getting settled, so that people are they're gonna get their money.
PlayStation will get like $25 store credit.
That's good. You see, that's the funny part. Is it's like, oh, we want to get our money back. Like, dude, they're just gonna give you store credit, like, which is cool, but it's just like you're not getting money that you could just spend anywhere. You have to specifically spend it with them. So.
Yep.
All right. Let's talk about this.
I think they should get over that dynamic pricing that they're fucking doing right now. But
let's talk about this kind of crazy thing that happened this past week with something that actually I guess has been kind of an ongoing issue, but it kind of really had a spotlight this past week because of an internet famous podcaster by the name of Colin Moriarty. Recently, he used to work for IGN. He does video game stuff. So if you don't know who Colin Moriarty is, I can't help you. But his account was recently Google him. His account was recently hacked, and somebody took it from him. Now he has gotten it back apparently, but I guess it's actually been kind of an ongoing thing that people have been taking people's accounts.
Oh, you mean on the fucking Twitter and X is really shitty security now?
Well, no, not Twitter and X. It's PlayStation accounts.
Oh, I thought you said, sorry, I thought I heard Twitter account.
No, they're PlayStation accounts.
So PlayStation
Network accounts are being stolen very easily. And even if they have like the two-factor authentication passkeys, they're still getting stolen. And the reason this has been like a thing where people are very worried because it's not from stolen passwords, it's not a data leak. It's attackers who just call the PlayStation support and they trick the team using public information that's out there. And if they have any old, any payment details that you might have used, they could just straight up steal your shit. And that's it. Your account is gone. They just change the emails, turn off security, reset your password. They lock you out. This has been happening to some normal players, but it's happened to some quote unquote famous people. And again, it's just kind of got a light shown on it because recently the Colin Moriarty guy. And I'm just like, PlayStation really needs to fucking do something because they can't have. I mean, obviously now it's just a story. But like we had, the PlayStation hack, some years back where it was just shut down for a while, and now we have this. Like,
well, I think it's like because they were using free fucking lines.
You were cutting out there, JJ.
They're using free or whatever, like back in PS3 days. They didn't pay for them to pay online. People loved it, sure, but security was dog shit. Maybe they do need extra dollar, dude. Take a few dollars to secure the fucking.
Well, that's the thing is too, and it's like obviously Microsoft has been doing security stuff for a lot longer, haven't been in the PC game for as long as they have. So it's like Yeah, and going back to that, I remember that PlayStation hack. I don't remember what year it was, but I remember people coming to GameStop. They're like, "Do you guys know when like be able to get back online and play games?" I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, I was like weeks. People were coming in like, "When's it gonna be back?" Whenever it's back, shut up. What are you gonna
If
play
a
online?
game's if GameStop, yeah, right, dude. It's like go play your Little Big Planet.
Yeah. Go
But
play
I know it's
Uncharted
like
2. Shut the fuck up. Go play Uncharted 1.
like, but I really want to play Mag.
2011.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
like
when it
it's
happened.
after I got out of high school.
Yeah,
That was like what 40 years ago.
Buy an Xbox 360. Get online.
Yeah, I know. Like
That's-
if GameStop was like doing the edgy shit like now they did, before, like back then,
yeah.
like they'd be like, yeah, you guys just trade in your Xbox, PlayStation 3 to get an Xbox. You know, you get extra $30 in store credit for towards an Xbox 360.
yeah.
You
Used,
know there'd be
only
some fucking
used.
creature out there that would.
Yeah, with all their fucking like 30 stickers on their PlayStation, dusty
Yeah.
as shit.
And or it's just scratch. They have the glossy PS3, and it's just scratched to shit off the top of it. Man, those
It's
we would get some
I barely
PS3
play it,
games
bro.
that would just be so scratched up. The I fucking hate. Like, I hope they never make glossy fucking consoles again. Like, they're the fucking worst. Like, matte. It should always be matte finish. Like, because like dust gets on them, and then you gotta clean it just with like even like a Febreze or like a microfiber cloth, and then just like scratches all over it, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, this look cool for like.
That's why you gotta get one of these.
Well, even still, like it's just like I guarantee, whatever if you had a glossy finish console, I guarantee
I
yours were
mean,
scratched shit.
the PS5 is a glossy finish.
Yeah, and I got fucking aftermarket blades for that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't have those on these.
Like the middle is, yeah, but like I have aftermarket black blades to have it blend in with the furniture better. Fucking hate white consoles too. White consoles, matte finish for everything, and black consoles. Like, unless you're a special edition,
Yeah.
yeah, you got your own colors. But if it's just a base model, dude, fuck the white consoles are fucking terrible looking.
So yeah, PlayStation, man, their security, they really need a whole new fucking team, or they just need to start spending more money because fuck.
I just imagine it's just like, I don't know, like 10 dudes in like an area, and they're fucking working on like they have like Dell 95 computers, some shit like that. Like they're just no one knows what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's probably not a far off guess on that shit.
Yeah. Oh no, ThinkPad, because like that's what
Oh,
every
yeah.
company gets, ThinkPads. So some just really old shitty laptops, and they're just like, what do we do for security? They're like, I don't know, fucking. Did they say that their name was Colin? They're like, yeah, like, all right, fucking let them in. Sounds good to me.
All right. We have one more PlayStation thing, and then the final thing we're going to talk about, which really just probably going to be me talking about it. So, all right.
Yeah, I hope you cry.
Yeah, I know. So we've had some rumors and stuff, leaks. We'll just say rumors, but it looks like it's actually happening. PlayStation Studios business CEO Herman Holst told staff in a town hall meeting on Monday, so last Monday, that the company's narrative single-player games will now be PlayStation exclusive. So they're pulling back from PC. Anything that's online will still go ahead and go on PC, but if it is a single-player game, it's only going to be on console. So looks like you're going to have to buy a PlayStation if you want to play a single-player game from PlayStation. I mean, yeah. Look, I don't really care too much because, again, I have a PlayStation 5 right here. If I really want to play one of their games, I got a PlayStation. But I think this is very stupid because you can make a lot of money on PC. There are
Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing like timed exclusives. I mean, like even like GTA,
no.
like GTA's
They should not be doing timed exclusives because the thing
like
is they weren't selling
GTA.
enough people. They weren't selling enough copies doing timed exclusives.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, like GTA is technically a timed exclusive, and it's gonna sell. It'll sell a shit ton
That's
on
a whole
PC.
different other thing. Like, what
I know,
game is
but
as popular as GTA?
nothing. But I mean, like
Pokemon.
I don't know. God of War is a pretty popular franchise. I feel like that
Yeah.
sells pretty well
Oh shit! I'm going to take it down.
on PC.
See, I think
Yeah,
the thing,
besides like fucking, they even said like online, GTA Online is like still like dominantly on fucking
yeah.
console.
But
It's like the
see,
worst.
because the thing is, like, obviously, I think they're looking at like, well, we didn't sell enough copies, make enough money through PC, what we wanted. But the thing is, they were releasing these games like 3-4 years after the fact.
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
talking that time. I'm talking like a 6 to 12 month time
Yeah,
exclusive.
like yeah, it's got to be, I
And
think,
they're also
6 months.
releasing. Yeah, I mean they were also releasing them fucking broken too, which was like,
Yeah, yeah,
which is like what they don't normally do. Like I mean, like when you play a Sony game, like God of War, like both of the PlayStation 5, like were 4 and 5. Like I mean, they came out and like I didn't get any game breaking bugs in that, but like Last of Us was fucking unplayable.
Yeah, same with Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man came out, that was
Yeah,
also like buggy as shit.
yeah,
I think Yote was the only one that wasn't like that bad, right? Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, I think
yeah,
so. But yeah, so it's like you're not gonna get people excited about your game. Like you're not gonna get people to buy it if it's like, reviews are out,
yeah,
Steam reviews, it's like, hey, this is buggy, don't buy it right now, wait for it to get patched. And yeah, when they come out 3 or 4 years after, it's hard to drum up sales. But if you know something's only gonna be timed exclusive for 6 months, like, I don't know.
yeah. But see, the thing is too, the reason I think it's dumb is because like I've talked about this before. There are just some people that are just going to be like, I'm never going to buy a PlayStation. I have my PC. You want me to play your games? Put them on my fucking platform of choice. Because I'm not going to buy your console. And PC has a substantial enough player base that, like, it just doesn't make sense to not release on PC. Again, I get it. Like, yeah, you mentioned GTA, but like, I think GTA is one of those edge cases that like they can do that. They could be like, we're not going to put on PC yet, and then when they do release it, then it's like, oh yeah, it's still going to sell well because it's fucking Grand Theft Auto. But
Well, they can just release it twice essentially. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll make $1 billion the first day. Wait a year, make another $1 billion. Like, oh, we're getting a little low on funds real quick. Let me add. And the reason why I think too, when they're saying like GTA 5 was selling a lot more of the shark cards and everything on console, is because people on PC just mod the fuck out of it and don't play online shit. And when they do, they play the modded servers and
yeah,
RP servers and shit like that. So you don't need to buy RP cards for that shit because again, they don't use that at all.
yeah,
Whatever. So. And he said, remember, they already talked with a lot of the fucking role-playing servers anyway that do that shit, so they're probably gonna do some crazy fucking online PC only thing for that.
yeah,
And it's just their thing too. These guys, PlayStation can just straight up just say, fuck them. Who gives a shit? The one dude, like the few people that cry about it, cool, fuck yourselves. We suck. Remember, we have people buy the fucking Last of Us. How many times? Yeah, we don't need you fuckers. Okay, bye.
So yeah, I don't know. I just think it's
Then
stupid.
I said they removed it. I was right. I said they were gonna do it, and look what happened.
I mean, yeah, you called it. You called it. It's just, I think it's a bad move on their part, but they're gonna do what they want. So, oh well. I mean, obviously they make enough money that I think, yeah.
Remember, these are the same people that also approved of Concord. So
Yeah.
all that shit canceled. And what was it? That The Last of Us live service that was 90% done. Like, cancel it.
Yeah. But you know what? That's a great transition to our final topic from one failure. Well, name it. One thing that got killed to another thing that got killed. And again, you guys obviously aren't going to have much to say on this. So this is going to be mainly me. But, fuck. What, the game came out in 2016, I think? Right? 2017? I don't know.
Something like that.
Bungie is,
Destiny 1?
2. Well, Bungie, the first one came out in 2014, right?
Yeah, I was still working at GameStop, so
Yeah, that one came out 2017 for Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
March 23rd.
So, 2017. Well, regardless,
No, wait. September 6th, sorry. September 6th was 2017. I think that's when they started fuck out of.
yeah. So, Bungie is ending support for Destiny 2. They're going to have one final content update on June 9th. And then after that, no more. They will cease production or cease development on the game. It'll still obviously you'll still be able to play it and everything. But that's it. Destiny looks like it's dead because there are no plans for a Destiny 3 as of right now. And there's reports coming out that looks like they're probably going to be hit with some layoffs soon over at Bungie. So, well, okay, before we talk more about that, but they did put out a tweet, basically, you know, thanking the fans or whatever. So here in the tweet it says, "For almost 12 years, we have had the joy and honor to explore the Destiny universe with you all. Through all the ups and downs, surprises and triumphs, building Destiny alongside our players has been a monumental privilege. While our love for Destiny 2 has not changed, it has become clear that after the final shape, we have reached the time for our shared worlds, and Destiny to live beyond, and Destiny, why is it? And live beyond Destiny 2. I don't know why it's like that. Whatever. As our focus turns towards a new beginning for Bungie, we will begin work incubating our next games. To that end, on June 9th, 2026, we will release the final live service content update for Destiny 2 to begin that new journey as a studio. Though active development may be concluding, we will ensure that Destiny 2 remains playable just as the original Destiny is today. Many changes in this final update will aim to ensure that Destiny 2 is a welcoming place for players to return to. We're proud of Destiny 2, the places it took us, and the legacy it has created. Because of you all, our universe is vast, built on years of shared stories, adventures, and victories. From the Cosmodrome to the Pale Heart to the Lawless Frontier, we have forged lifelong memories and friendships with you all. We are incredibly grateful to everyone who made that journey with us from the deepest part of our hearts. Thank you, and we'll see you in the stars." Yeah, I'm sad about this because I'm the only one here who plays Destiny. I still jump on every so often for some weekly stuff, but I am also in the mindset that like they have. So apparently, yes, Destiny 3 isn't in active development, but like rumors are coming out that they have pitched the idea for Destiny 3 and all that stuff, and it's being turned down. And then obviously with the layoffs, I think... Oh, and with Marathon, obviously this, like them developing Marathon is why this is happening as well. Like they're working on that and all that stuff, but that game has not been a success. I think we are seeing...
Well, they already showed like the Steam player count for... I know, like you always say, it's just Steam, but still, like the Steam player count for Destiny 2 is higher than Marathon.
Yeah, because it's a more popular game. It's a better game.
Oh yeah, it's two different genres, but yeah.
But it's just, but the thing is, again, like the Marathon thing, like I talked about last week. You want some kind of live service game or whatever, like a multiplayer shooter, They did not need to make Marathon. We already have Arc Raiders and what's the other one that you've played, JJ? I'm forgetting. Escape from Tarkov?
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Nobody's going to want another, like, extraction shooter. They have their shooters. They have the ones they're going to play. But what people would want is just a regular shooter that they could go to every so often and play that has a single-player campaign. So, you bring back the Marathon franchise as basically Sony's Halo with, for a sci-fi shooter that has the PvP stuff, but a single-player campaign or a co-op campaign, whatever. And people would have been so much more happy with that. Because, again, yeah, Destiny's not, like, Destiny has been on the downturn. But, like, Marathon is not what's going to save Bungie. It was never going to be that, if that's how, with them deciding to make it an extraction shooter. So yeah, I think we're seeing, I am now 100% in the thought process that we are in the final days of Bungie. Like, I just don't, like, unless something crazy, like, happens where they're like, we're just going to let them go ahead and be independent again. I think Sony's just going to shut them down. And, I mean, look, back to, like, again, to your point or whatever, like, you're saying that, like, Destiny 2 has more players than Marathon. Like, there's an online petition right now that's like, hey, Sony, greenlight the development of Destiny 3. It's got over 120,000 signatures. So, like, obviously, there's enough people who are like, we would rather have this game than Marathon. This is going to be bright as fuck.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Let's turn this off. See if that helps. I can't lower this. I'm trying to see how many signatures are on this now. 169,000. So we're getting closer and closer to like a 200,000 signature petition where people are like, just make Destiny 3. And that's not going to happen. Yeah. Obviously, Destiny had its issues. Like, every game does have issues. That's not, the problem. But obviously, there was a point where, because they started development on Marathon, that Destiny wasn't getting as much attention or getting the attention it needed. And it suffered. And yeah, there's going to be ups and downs with, like, different expansions and everything, but I just think that this is like a sad, like it's going out on a sad whimper. Just be like, yeah, one more update and that's it. And we may never even see any more of Destiny, like, at all, because it doesn't even look like I know they say it right here that, like, a new beginning for Bungie. We're incubating our next games, but, like, I have no faith that, like, that once Marathon fucking is done and they're like, yeah, we're not going to keep working on Marathon either. It just doesn't make sense that they have anything else that they're, like, going to be like, oh yeah, we're going to release this game now. I think we're in the final days of Bungie. I just think by this time next year, Bungie is gone. Because I don't think Marathon is going to be able to last long enough to be able to try and, like, keep them on life support. And now with Destiny being ending active development, what is Bungie going to have?
Nothing.
Yeah. Like, Sony has to be, like, kicking themselves right now, because they spent almost $4 billion, right, to purchase fucking Bungie, and what has it done for them?
Lost them a lot of money.
Lost them a lot of money. And they were supposed to help with like live service development stuff, like for, to be like a what's the word? Like consultants. And I know Concord was one of those major things, and that obviously didn't work out. I think according to rumors and everything, that's why The Last of Us Online didn't got canceled or whatever. That Bungie was like, yeah, we don't think this is something you should go forward with. And it's like, really? The Last of Us Online? But yeah, I don't know, man. I know you guys are not, you guys are like, whatever. But
I mean, no, I mean, I know I joke and shit on Destiny all the time, but it's like, I don't know. It sucks for the people that enjoy it. Like, I don't want it to be, like, I mean, I think it could be a better game, but, I mean, it does suck for all the people who put time and hours into it. I mean, I was getting reels, like, people, like, fucking crying that, like, Destiny's done. So, no, I mean, like I said, I always say it. Like, I will jokingly shit on franchises, but I don't want games to be bad. Like, I might not like them, but that doesn't mean, like, I want them to be bad. I'm just not going to spend my time playing them. But, yeah, sucks for everybody who's a Destiny fan.
all right, so I'm looking at actually how much time I put in to the franchise as a whole. For Destiny 1, 89 days and 10 hours. I don't know how many hours that is. Destiny 2, that's going to be even longer because, oh, wow, not actually. 71 days. So I put a collective, what? That's 160 days worth of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
Let me do the math real quick. And then we'll just add those 10 hours. I've collectively put in 3,850 hours into that franchise. Yeah.
When you die, I'm going to look at you and be like, you should have done something.
Yeah. What is that? 71 plus 160 days is how many months? That's like a little over 5 months, right? Yeah. Worth the time. Yeah. Obviously, I was a fan of the series. I very much enjoyed it. So, I don't know, man. I'm not one of those people that's going to cry over it, but it's just like, it hurts my heart that, like, I may never get any more Destiny.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the few franchises I legitimately like to put in hours and hours of my time into. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't really have much more to say on that one because it's just... It's a thing of great sorrow to see, to me, such a great franchise just to disappear one day, and that's it. And I think the studio behind it,
and then you'll never get to play the game again.
See, that's the thing. Why I'm more like, because again, I think we're like I keep saying, I think we're in the final days of Bungie, and once Bungie's gone, who's gonna be running those servers? You think Sony's gonna want to be like, you know what, we'll just put like another team on it or something, or just whatever? Like, no. Once Bungie is shut down, that's it. Destiny is shut down, and yeah, so. Sad day in shooter history, but all right.
Yeah, we'll live.
I mean, I got Gears, so I got my online thing still, but I really did like. See, because the thing is, I like Destiny for the just the immersiveness of like, oh, I'm, you know,
Lore immersive, crazy like lore building and shit like that. You'll really love it.
huh?
The immense lore telling and everything like the game. It's like literally. Besides, we got fucking Division 2. We have Warframe. There's other shit we can play. I think there's
Yeah,
like
but I don't know,
we're
man.
going to Division 2 right now.
I played a lot of Warframe, and you know it's good, but I don't feel like continuing that or going back to it. And when it comes to the Division, I just don't think there's enough people that are playing it, and they don't seem to focus on it enough. So Destiny was still getting a lot of focus, and it plays great. I like the lore. I also like the sci-fi fantasy stuff with it because it blends like two things that I like fantasy, I like sci-fi. For it to blend that kind of shit together, it just was so good. But oh well. All right, I'm assuming you guys don't have anything really to add though to that, right?
No.
All right. So we'll go ahead and end it right there. All right, that was episode fucking 100. Wow. Again, 100
Wow.
fucking podcasts. 100 episodes of this thing. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, maybe I'll have come up with something as like a cool little thing to do for making it to 101 and the
That
start.
baby oil.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. All right, I've been your host. Oh, sorry. As per usual, you like the podcast, you like the channel, what we do, what we talk about,
Send
all that
some baby
stuff.
oil.
Send some baby oil. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I've been your host, Everett. Devin.
See you, bitch.
JJ.
Yeah, see you guys. See you, everybody.
And until next time, we'll catch you later.